In our last video, we revealed the 24 worst Pokemon designs that have been introduced into the series so far. Now we're back to show off who we think are the 3 coolest Pokemon in each of the 8 mainline titles. Last time, there were no stipulations, no rules. This time, however, to keep things a little more fair and keep this list from legendary Pokemon domination, we decided to add one rule. We'll choose 3 Pokemon from each mainline generation, but only one is allowed to be a legendary to keep it a little more interesting. Here's our list of the 24 coolest Pokemon designs. Generation 1's Red and Blue games were an instant phenomenon upon launch. Catching some of the coolest Pokemon of all time has stayed with many of us to this day. With so many nostalgic designs that lay deep in our hearts, it's tough to choose the best 3. But we gotta pick 3 and throw the rest out. And nothing screams cool like Dragonair's slithery blue snake-like design, or the ferociously fiery Rapidash. And though we love Mew, the more genetically modified Mewtwo is going to take our pick for the coolest legendary. Gen 2's Gold and Silver had some beautiful new designs, but I know what you're all thinking. Why Jumpluff? Well, it's adorable AF, that's why. Then there's Donphan, who looks like he just struts through the jungle streets at night picking up cuff ants with no trouble at all. And another WTF moment, choosing Ho-Oh over Lugia? The rainbow bird is way cooler, just admit it. Admit it. Gen 3's Ruby and Sapphire were a really cool gen that finally moved from the already archaic Game Boy to the far more advanced. So what better way to start naming the most beautiful Pokemon of Gen 3 than with Beautifly? Follow that up with Celio. I mean, look at that manly high school freshman mustache. And the legendary here has to go to Kyogre. It's big, it's a whale, it's a great big whale. Gen 4's Diamond and Pearl were like a revival of the series when it launched on the DS, especially with the cool starters and their final evolutions, like Empoleon here, and the doubly thick Mamoswine, thick in all the right places. Follow that up with our cute little legendary Sonic the Hedgehog. Shaman the Hedgehog. Like I mentioned in the last Pokemon video, Gen 5's Black and White had some of the worst Pokemon designs the series has ever produced, but it also had a few of the best. Now, not many love the ice cream flavored Vanillish, but look at those adorable beady eyes that scream, "Eat me!" Vullaby is a cute little chunky bird we all know can't fly just yet. And OMG, is that a diaper? Aww. Keldeo is our legendary pick. Could it have been any other Pokemon? The answer will always be no. Gen 6's X and Y was Pokemon at its finest. Enough said. Those Pokemon were all winners. All of them. Except for the ugly ones that we picked in the last video. But here are the 3 coolest. Doublade was selected simply to relieve my overwhelming sword fetish. Dragology is a cool giant seahorse that looks nothing like a choked up hairball from a cat. I mean that. And Xerneas is our legendary pick. Damn, rainbow colors win me over every time. Generation 7's Sun and Moon were a weird transition from the series, but I'll forgive them when we received a face like Ribbonbees. Oranguru said he would bully me if I didn't choose him, but Solgaleo is definitely the star of the show. Huh? Get it? Star of the show? 'Cause he's a sun Pokemon? No? Never? Okay, moving on. At last we've come to Gen 8 Sword and Shield, the last game in the mainline series. Here, we found Orbeetle to be a bit menacing looking, but still retains that "I'm the quarterback of the high school football team" attitude. We had to also choose the strikingly tough Graploct with those multiple arms of terror. And our final legendary is none other than Glastrier, if I pronounce that correctly. Forget Calyrex. That bun-headed disaster can walk for all we care. But we have to admit that it was tough choosing between Glastrier and Spectrier. But here we are. So that wraps up this video of the 24 coolest looking Pokemon designs. What do you think? Leave a comment on our YouTube channel to let us know what we got right and what we got wrong. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the Age of Z YouTube channel. And stay tuned for more interesting and fun stories on theageofz.com.